The lair awaits once more. Now here's what... well, actually, since no one's here yet, I guess I should explain my mindset at the moment. But I'll just keep it at more lair practice. Oh, no one was here when I said that! Excuse me! I didn't know you were going to show up. You're not required to. My goodness. I mean, you could go outside and look at the bats and coyotes and possums. But since you are here, I won't, you know, persuade you to leave. Okay. Now then, well, it has given me starting point since I made it to part 3. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start over with the little goal in mind of getting to part 2 with at least 40 bees left. I'm certain I could accomplish that. I can keep 40 bees. I'm certain. Because 37 for the whole rest of the layer just ain't enough. You see, this first part's easy, but that in of itself is the tough part. It's easy to get too comfortable. See? Nope, I refuse. I refuse to lose bees to just that first part. It's easy to just think to yourself, oh, this first part's easy. I don't need to even think about it. I just need to think about what's ahead. Like, no, you can't get too comfortable. Even with the easiest part, you must stay aware, stay alert. Death lurking around every corner. Any chance to lose a bee. Okay. Lost one bee. Oh well. Let's not push it. I can make it to part 2 with 40 bees at least. I know I can. I just knew it. Okay. Even if I make dumb mistakes, which is inevitable. I'm gonna be nervous somewhere. God damn it. I'm already swearing up a storm. I really don't think this is gonna be it, but I just gotta keep going. If I lose 37, if I get down to 37 again, I'll go ahead and start over, because I know there's no point. I wasn't sure of that. Okay, this fire is the one that does a little charge. Okay, yeah, not worth it. I can do better than this. Okay. Alright. Let's... I must be one with the game. Yep, it has. I've seen at least one video of it, and there's probably been more since last I looked. It is most certainly possible. Just not for someone of my capabilities. I mean, there is indeed such a thing as folks that have done this without saving any bees at all. Ah, dang it. Okay. Another little routine is that you'll be dreading certain sections in advance. You'll be well prepared for those mentally, but then you end up screwing up on sections you didn't think you would screw up at. Sections that were more of an afterthought in your mind. Oh. Okay. I wonder what my file will there's something I'm curious about on my original file. How many bees did I have on part 2 the first time I did this? I'm gonna look at my original file just out of curiosity. Did I really make it to just 40 bees in part 2 the first time? Let's find out. Here you go. Here's my original file. Let's see. Alright. Let's see what it says as far as part 2 goes. Aha! I did make it to 40 Bs in part 2. Nice! Alright, then I can do it. It's tempting to just do it from here, but nope, I'm gonna do it from my new file. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go back to my original file. I mean, not my original file. I mean, my new file. The file I've been playing on here. It'll take a little bit to exit out of here. We'll have menu navigation. But I just wanted to look. Ah. No. Come on, let me pause. Thank you. Alright, then I can do it then. I can make it to 40 Bs. I can see for myself that I was capable of that when I first played this years ago. I would just do it from there on that original file, but I don't know. It doesn't feel earned right now. It's kind of like cheating in my mind, or at least in my logic. It'll make this take longer, yes, but I can do it. Alright. Back to where we were. I can make it to 40. I know I can. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that until I can believe it. I mean, I can say it out loud, and I am aware objectively that I can do it, but I'm just masking my nervousness because I did that alone with no one watching me. But now there are folks here and I want to impress them. I don't want them to get bored watching me try this again, watching me fail. I get nervous thinking, won't they get bored watching me fail? I gotta play well. I don't want people to get bored. It's like, so, Ivan, that's not how it works. It's like, that's how it works in my insecure mind. Nah. There we go. His hitbox is pretty fat, but it still can be a little hard to aim sometimes. But that's just on me, and I'm not blaming the game for that. I'm not quite sure where to aim myself there. I'm coming out ducking. But I have done it before. Just don't remember what the timing was. Man, this laser goes on for way too long. I'm gonna wait till this is going to the right. Whew, okay. Really pushed with the timing there. Oh! Oh! I fell right back down. Okay, there we go. Whew, okay. Oh. Darn. Okay. Okay, I need for the timing to sync up perfectly. There we go. Ah, sloppy. Alright, if I take one more hit, of course I say that I'm probably going to take one more hit in a second. I need to not speak of these things out loud. Yep. Nine attempts, 50% complete. How cruel of them to keep track of all your attempts. And it's just there to torment you. I do kind of dig it though. I like the sadistic tone of this. This is what the game is named after. This is what the game is called. It has every right to be as cruel as it wants to be. It's giving you the entire game to prepare for this. Still don't know the timing of that last attack. No big deal in and of itself. I do wish you wouldn't take me through that. I want to look around that room some more. I mean, what's he got in there? I know literally nothing, but still. Oof. Almost forgot the duck. Ah, after all that time dodging that. Boop. Boop. Yeah. I do apologize that generally I'll be quiet. As you can imagine, I just need to concentrate, and me trying to provide self-conscious commentary, which is going to make me more nervous. I'm not really much of a raging kind of gamer. I'm more of a sad sack. I'm a sad sack kind of gamer. I'm not really a rager. In fact, there have only been 2 instances in gaming history that I've gotten angry at a game. One of which wasn't because it was difficult, but because I just felt really insulted by it. By just how much I didn't like it. Okay. I did one better than my first attempt. I got 38 Bs by this point. The first time, I kept 37. I bet I could do better. How much time do I got? Okay, I've got time for about 2 more attempts. Though I'm not really trying for the whole thing. I'm mainly just focusing on doing part 1 the best I can. What? I could just hit him anytime? I could just hit him anytime! I don't have to wait for him to finish attack. Alright. Oh, that makes it so much better. These attacks are even that hard to begin with. It's easy to get nervous and mess up. It's like, I could just hit him at any time if I'm fast enough. Alright. Alright. Alright, that in of itself makes me feel a bit more optimistic. Alright, I'm gonna wait till that's scooting over to the right. Jump, jump, jump. Jumpity jump. Whew. I don't think I even knew that the first time I played, that you could just hit him at any time you want. As long as you're fast enough. Darn, man. I haven't figured out how to really fake out that particular missile there. Oh, timing's not right. Bet I can get him to get rid of the spider. Yeah, or maybe not. Might be a little tight. Or not. Whew. That was a tight one there. Okay. At least that just puts me right in the barrel instead of pushes me back. No, no! Crit! Ah, that was especially my fault. Ah, man. How far back are you gonna push me? Ah, dang it. Right there. So mean. Indeed. Indeed. Your compliments are incorrect, but appreciated. Ah, I forgot. Lost too much. That's okay. Eleven attempts. I guess it doesn't count the attempts if you just exit. It only counts your attempts if you die at it. But yeah, there's basically 3 parts to this, and part 3 is by far the longest. Half of it is just part 3. I can at least get to part 2 and start from there with at least 40 Bs, and I'll consider that a win in of itself. I could have just hit him at any time. That makes me feel so much better. I can tell some of the time it would be tight. I can see how I could easily miss if I'm not fast enough at hitting them, but still makes this a bit, the beginning a little less nerve-wracking. Oh, whew, okay, okay. No. Whew, okay. God dang it! I'm sorry, this is most of my commentary at this point. This is all I got. All you could do at this point is just revel in my majesty. So anyone that's just listening in the background while they're doing other things, I apologize. I mean, I do that with streams myself, so I try from that position to try and offer more compelling commentary of any kind, something a bit more witty and colorful. But I have none of that at the moment. Ah. Dang it, the same number. I gotta do at least a couple hits better. Okay. Just give me a moment to breathe. Empty my mind. I think I need to only think of fine dining and breathing. I could probably skip over this first laser if I'm fast enough, but I don't want to take that chance. Because this certainly ain't about speed. Ah, dang. The timing is so tight. I need to look up that particular little spot like that. I don't... That's one of the few bits where... I mean, most of this, I know how to do it. It's just obviously doing it well is the difficult part. But there are a couple of spots in this whole layer that I am genuinely confused as to how to do it right. So I might have to look up those two spots at least. Just out of curiosity. It's just two spots, so it ain't a huge deal, but I am curious. Okay. Oh, dang it! Okay. Okay. Alright, I suppose I am getting a little better. I know I really need to stop complimenting myself out loud. I need to stop doing that. People tell me I need to have a better self-esteem, but that never does me any good. Every time I have anything close to a better self-esteem, fate, usually in the form of gaming, tells me to shut up. Like, oh, you're feeling good about yourself, eh? How about we just make it so you know that's the wrong thing to do? Does that apply to gaming more so than real life? Yes, it does, but still effective enough. Okay, that was particularly egregious. Just focusing on part one. I've got about 20 minutes. If I upload this to YouTube, I'm just going to call this part 8.1. And then the next layer attempts 8.2 and so on. Nope, not quite. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's always something. Just Good, I second guessed that jump at least. Nope, still don't know that missile. I still don't understand you, Mr. Missile. Or Miss Missile. Or is it just Missile? I mean, if you were a male missile, you'd be Mr. Oh, Mr. Never mind. That was sloppy rock bar. Oh. Whew. That broke my little heart. Okay, that was bad. Okay, it does count my attempts even if I just leave. Okay, that's quite fine by me. It didn't feel fair if it didn't. I say that counts as failure game, so you can go ahead and count that. Careful. Oops, almost didn't roll. I'll wait for that. Oops. Okay. Oh, didn't think it would take that. Oh, didn't take time. Okay. That's a lot of work to dodge that missile. Whew! Almost missed that one. Okay. Yes! Woo! I made it! I made it to part 1 with 41 bees left! Oh, that's even better than I wanted! Okay, that is progress. Whew, okay. It's gonna save that. We can just continue from there. Alright, we could just continue from there from now on. 41 bees. That's even better than my original run. On my original file, that is to say. There's no point in continuing since I don't really have time. But, what the hey. Whew. I wasn't even expecting that since I started off a bit sloppy at the beginning. Alright, I should probably turn it off after this, though. This is just about part 1, really. Okay. Hopefully it'll save that. Probably will. Still, I'm gonna keep going, and just in case. I'd rather take a chance that it'll only save upon a death rather than leaving the world. Leaving the layer, I mean. Yeah, this is another spot where I'm not quite sure what the timing is to avoid these icy spikes. That's okay. Oops. That's okay. I'm not really being serious at this point. I'm just gonna die eventually so I can save the number of bees I had by the end of part 1. That way I can always consistently start with 41 bees. Pardon me in advance, I feel a sneeze coming on. But I can't sneeze! I've got work to do! I'm just relieved right now thinking, man, okay. I don't have to play part 1 again. That in of itself feels like a victory. You just gotta take the little victories as you go. You see, something about the Lair is that there isn't one particular obstacle. The Lair doesn't necessarily get harder as it goes on. It's basically above all else an endurance test because it goes on for about half an hour. In fact, there are versions of these obstacles that are in the levels and are actually technically easier. It's just that when it's all together, it feels difficult. So just not having the little victory of, okay, you made it past part 1, that feels like a victory. You don't, that makes the endurance test a little shorter. Severin, we don't need you to lecture us about the level design. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to mansplain anything. Whatever the term, mansplaining things. Oh, of course you don't really know what mansplaining thing is, means, Severin. Of course you don't. You man. I mean, if you want, I could mansplain why Sonic sucks, but I won't. I can save you, though. I can save you from Sonic. You don't have to like Sonic. I can save you, Britt. I can help you. We can get through this together. I know a good doctor. And no, he's not an Eggman. I can't let you suffer. As your friend, I can't. It is my duty and pleasure to help you. I'm kidding. For the record, to anyone listening, anytime I'm ranting either Brit or anyone that likes Sonic, I promise I'm just kidding. I have to make that clear. I don't actually hate Sonic. It's not. I know it's probably not necessary to assure that, but I imagine there could be people that can hear this out of context and think I really have a vendetta against him. He did nothing to hurt me. Even the worst Sonic game I've played, it just, you know, I moved on. I mean, even with the fan base for Sonic is apparently infamous, but I don't know, I've never really had bad experiences with the fandom. I mean, yeah, the whole creating OCs that are just recolors, that's silly, but every fandom does that. You gotta start somewhere. I see no inherent shame in that. I've only had a couple of unpleasant experiences in fandom, personally. One of which was intensely unpleasant to a point where it did kind of kill my enthusiasm for the thing. And I'm referring to Crash. It's kind of why you don't really see me talk about Dingodile much anymore. I mean, I used to be infamous for that, how much I love Dingodile. I was like, wow, Severin doesn't really talk about Dingodile anymore. He used to be obsessed with him. It's like, the Crash community just kind of killed it. And I usually can't say that. I mean, Kingdom Hearts fans are silly, but I just found that funny more than traumatizing. Though perhaps traumatizing is a bit too intense a word. Just, it left enough of an effect. Yeah, but that's why fandom is a bad idea. 6 Bs left. But see, that's the point of fandom being a bad idea. It shouldn't be treated as a community you're a part of. It should just be looking for people that you like to talk to and sticking with those people. You're not obligated to talk to everyone just because you're all part of some community that doesn't actually exist. Dang it. Come on, get back down here. Ah, whoops. That's okay. Alright. It's about time for me to get ready to go. Alright. Let's see if it's saved. I mean, probably did, but for my security's sake, I'd rather check. Yep. I can start part 2 with 41 Bs. Excellent. Alright. Alright, that's enough for now. I'm gonna scram and skedaddle. Might play more tonight. I might skip Sunday, which is to say tomorrow, but we'll see. But for now, toodaloo, thanks for watching me throughout this journey. I suppose I'll use a less intense word. We'll call it a little journey. But yes. Goodbye for now. Toodaloo. TTFN and ta-ta for now.